Got him. You know, there are so many fish up on this dock right now. It's just a ball casting up in there and getting them. And these are all bluegills that are getting in there. They're getting close to being ready to spawn, but they're a little ways away yet, so they're relating to that dock. But one of the most important things about what I'm doing is where I'm positioning my boat. Because I see people a lot of times, they come into a spot like this and they catch a fish in here while they're trolling by, and then they've got this itch to get as close as they can to it. And you know what? A lot of times that'll mess it up, and I'll tell you why. These fish are still pretty spooky. They're territorial. They're not spawning yet. They'll run down this break into deep water again. They'll take off to the next dock either direction if they're spooked by anything. But if you stay far enough away from them, and I think that's the key to catching these fish right now, is you can see how hard I'm having to throw to cast in there. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll actually add split shots so that I've got extra weight to get in there and maybe run a little bit bigger crappie cork than what I need to. My boat is actually sitting out here in 15 feet of water right now. Those fish are up in 5 feet of water. I'm a long ways away from them. The shadow of the boat can't bother them. The noise of the boat doesn't bother them. And I just keep casting in there and catching them one after another. So keep that in mind. When you're setting up on a pot of fish that you know is there, after you've trolled by here, just set up and anchor a little ways away from them, or run your trolling motor like I'm doing and stay out away from them and keep casting to them, and you'll keep catching them. Get on top of them with your boat and think you're going to catch them right over the side, and they're probably going to move on you and you're not going to catch them. That's a great gill.